How's it, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have for you the Velodyne, the Impact range. So I'm very familiar with these. I had them just before they stopped making them. But now, as we all know, Velodyne is back and this is the entry range. So being the Impact X, this is the 12-inch. Going to get into it, do the unboxing, and then I will also put it side by side to the DB range, and we can see what they are like. Apples with apples. Very big fan of Velodyne's product, so let's see. Me also being familiar with the previous one, I would like to see if they made any improvements. Did they keep it the same, etc, etc. So let's get into this. Before we get into this, big thank you to Planet World. Kyle, you always come through. Thanks a lot. The Planet World has sponsored this sub for demo today and for unboxing. So I'm going to have it for a while. I'm going to unbox it. Then I'm going to run it for a while, and then I'll do the demo videos as I always do, compared to a few other subs. There's also some more subs coming in today for unboxing and video. I'm not going to share that info now, but we can put them side by side and see, and then also compare to this one and to some other subs that I also have. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, your normal affair, opening that up. Let's see if it's a single or a double box. Single box. Wasn't expecting a double box at this price point. They only come on the more premium stuff. I always said the packaging on the DB is not that good. Let's see this. Same affair. Okay, so we'll see now what this is. I think that's like the accessory kit. And then you see the problem what I have with this boxing is this is fine, the edges are protected well, but this, there's nothing. So I had one of the DB boxes damaged where it came through that, something hit it, but at least it didn't damage the subwoofer. But it's so easy, any sharp object will puncture through that and hit the sub. So Velodyne, I really recommend you guys upgrade your packaging. This is going to backfire on you a few times. So okay, let's see what's on this top little box. Don't think there's going to be much in the way of accessories. I can only think that is a power cable, but why they would do a box for a power cable is beyond me. So let's see, maybe there's something more in here that I'm not expecting, which is always nice. Some unexpected goodness. Yeah, it's got a remote. Power cable, guys, and then it's got a remote. On or volume up, down, frequency, phase. That's very cool. That's very cool. Velodyne, why doesn't my DB15 have a remote? And why does the Impact range have a remote? It's a bit weird. I also want a remote. Okay, let's see. Guessing this is going to be the new digital style of amplification that is becoming all the rage nowadays. SVS is also doing that on all their, is it the Plus range? It's the Plus range. Maybe this is what the X stands for. Impact X. Let's see. Let's tip the box. Like I always say, guys, sub speakers, don't try and pick them out. Tip the box. Slide them out. It's the way it's designed to be done. Okay. It does look like that they changed quite a fair deal on these. I was thinking they were just going to keep them the same, but it does look like a completely newly designed subwoofer. Let me just chuck this unnecessary stuff in there. Feet are already on, so let's flip this onto its feet. Okay, throw those back in the box. Some gel pads, some more protective corners, and how is this taped? Okay, so it looks like it's taped on both sides. Let's try and get this tape off neatly so we can get it back in neatly. Just fold the edges. Okay. Yeah, completely redesigned. Actually looks very nice. This is very nice. Let's move it closer so you guys can get a view. Vantage point, get that out. It's back in the box. I'm actually going to have a seat here to the side. Let me just see what your vantage is like. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so they have this. Before we take the grill off, let's go to the sides. They got this very hard wearing finish, like an industrial. I like it. I'm a big fan of this finish. It doesn't always look the most expensive, but it is the most hard wearing, and I really like that finish. Nice rubber feet as I'm dragging this around. Very sturdy, almost feels like isolation, proper isolation feet. Grill has a bit of a gap on the side. So you see there's a bit of a gap, which I also quite like, because that will completely eliminate the driver hitting, moving this around and causing some unwanted vibrations. Nice push pins. Oh, looks like a nice driver as well. So there's the grill, like an MDF construction, 16mm, nice solid push pins, and then got the nice Velodyne sticker on here. A lot of this is actually better than on the DB range, I'm being honest. This is a nice grill. Okay, nice subwoofer. I can already see. So even without powering this on, there's a little keyhole there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And it's got an LED, so that's going to show you the volume and the phase and that sort of stuff that you can do from the remote, which is very cool. This is a nice beefy driver, nice rubbers. Let's get this on my knee, like so. And port, bottom mount port, some acoustic in there, some batting, very nicely done. I must say, for the price, I was expecting less. It's always nice when you get more for your money. I'm going to put this in right now and hear what this sounds like. I really like this sub. I actually think some of this knock test. Okay, so it's a bit thinner than on the 15. Not by much. The build quality on this is very good for the price point that they're aiming at, and it's quite a heavy sub. Not very heavy, but heavy. Hard on-off power, proper free prong, got your frequency, and nice notches. So as you move that frequency, you can notch it. It's not just, you can, like, if you want to just do 5 clicks, you can do 5 clicks. Okay, it goes all the way around, so it's going to be digital on the front. The volume, also nice clicks. Again, they have these stupid spring clip connectors. Guys, you can't have that on a medium to high end product. Don't know why they do this. If you're going to be connecting, put some binding posts. But okay, let's, same as on that Velodyne, let's look past that. Here you have outputs, inputs. So basic, what is this for? Oh, this is push button. Okay, so you can do your phasing here. So auto on off. I don't feel a click on these buttons, so it's just a button. So I'm thinking it's going to be all digital on their front display. You're going to be pushing at the back, also LED. So it's going to be one push for on, one push for auto, and off obviously will be here. Same here. 100, 0 degrees, 180. So yeah, that's quite cool. I would have liked it like a click. Those feel a bit as if you shouldn't use them too much. But other than that, build quality on this is very cool. Because this range is so new, off head, I don't know exactly what these cost. I will link the price in the description, and I will also mention it again when we get to the testing. But fit finish on this very nice. I'm going to pop this up now. It's going to run for 1 or 2 days, and then I'll link the video on where we demo and test it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, bye. How's it, guys? Okay, so I'm shooting this video from a low vantage point this morning on the Velodyne, the new Impact X 12 that I unboxed. Guys, can I say one thing? This thing is phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. Having had the previous gen Impact, I wasn't expecting much because those were just okay. They weren't groundbreaking, but they would give you bass, but they weren't groundbreaking anyway. These new Impact X's are so good. I can't begin to describe it to you. It feels, and this subwoofer retail South African rand 13,999 rand. It's not cheap, but if you guys know audio, that is cheap. You can't get a sub at that price anymore. You used to be able to get the old SVS PB1000s at 17,000, but those days have gone. The new PB1000 Pros are 29,999 rand, is 30,000 rand. So you can get 2 of these and some change for the price of that. And still my mind says to me, there has to be something wrong with this sub at that price. But I've been testing it now for 2 days and I cannot fault this sub. It does not dip as low as, for instance, the 15-inch below it will. And it also does not dip as low as the SVS PB would. But for the normal human ear, you don't hear that. It just thunders. It gives you that heart pounding bass. It shakes the room in a good way, not in a bad way. So I'm going to try and do some demonstrations now with this running. I'm going to take the grill off. You can see the whatever. While we're on this is very cool. So if you do volume up and down, it shows you where you are on that. So the default is 5. I've left it there. The sound modes. I've got it on 2 now, so I don't know what they do. I've not been able to find this online. So I don't know if the material is still too new, that they've not loaded it on. Planet has sent a query through for me to find out. But for now, not knowing, you can just go through them. So it's got, you can start, there's no EQ. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 for me is very aggressive, 2 aggressive. I found 2 to be like an in-betweener, and that's where I've been. So I think it's going to be like a movie, music, but like for now, at the point of doing this video, I do not know, guys. So very cool remote. You can do phasing, everything on here. Only thing I did not like is on the phase doing 0 to 180. You can't really, if I push phase, you can't really see that it's switching anything. Well, I'm sure it's doing 0 to 1. Oh, sorry, not the phase. So that's fine. So you're going to have 0, 180. So I normally say play around, but 0 in the front of the room, 180 at the back. The frequency for me is the problem. If you push the frequency button, it only flickers, but I don't know what it's doing. And eventually when it stops, it's maxed out. Oh, it's still going there. So I don't really know what frequency we're on. So normally frequency I will max out because the AV receiver will be EQ'd to that. So that's a bit vague. I would have liked to see what the frequency is doing. Yeah, same as the volume. So those are my only gripes on this sub. Apart from that, there's none. There's none. So I'm going to play some demos now. I'm going to take the cover off. It's hard to actually let you guys hear what a sub is doing. So I'm going to try and describe it as best as possible. So let's put the grill to the side. And you can see that's a nice beefy sub, where the old Impacts were like small little teeny things. So I'm going to do some bass demos. Let's hope we don't get flagged, but just check. So I'm going to start in moderate volumes and I'm going to start pushing this up. already, guys. I can hear the whole room going. Is just absolutely phenomenal. And don't know if you guys can notice the cabinet, it's dead quiet. There's no vibrations. The only vibration is here. Port is at the bottom, so I can feel the wind coming out there. Let's see what it's doing to the room. Listen to that. Guys, for a sub to do that at this price point, it's unheard of. It's really unheard of. Hey, this thing's good. This thing is good. Just put the volume back down. I'm gonna finish out the interview, finish out the review like this. Guys, this sub, if you guys are in the market for an affordable sub, I cannot recommend this anymore. The days where we are in, the stuff getting expensive as it is, affordable is going out the window in the audiophile world. It's getting more and more difficult to sell things to the normal guy in the street that can afford. This is on the top of my list at the moment. I'll be ordering some of these in to keep them in stock. These are so good. And once again, at the price points, I can almost not see, well, if you do want to go for the DB range, it is a step up, but I don't know if it's a step up. You can get two of the X's for the price of a DB. And I don't want to hurt Velodyne's sales, but I think they hurt it for themselves. Making an entry sub that's that good, and having the remotes and having the LED on the front that you can see what's happening. And you can also switch that LED off. So for some people it will become irritating. In a cinema where it's dark, I will switch that off. I don't like blue light shining in my face. But like for now, sitting here in this open plan lounge with a lot of lights, that blue looks so good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. Once again, thank you for Planets, Carl. Thank you for sending that through to me. I do not think you're getting it back. It is just too good to send back. Phone me. Until next time, guys. Cheers.